Okay, part two. Y'all already knew AI was going to be taking over because I only said it 1,000 times, right? Over 2.5 years. I've been saying the same thing. I even told it to my son, right? Bought him a brand new computer. He just, left it alone and didn't do anything with it. Matter of fact, I think it's still sitting in the same place 2.5 years later. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is how our president just now did an executive order saying that K through 12, not only K through 12, but the job industry also, that everybody have to learn about AI. So did my value go up? Of course it did. Because I didn't stop. When I was telling everybody that, hey guys, I've been staying up, and you can see that I'm dropping YouTubes at 2 and 3 in the morning, and I'm still going to work on my W 2. This wasn't for just for I want to do it as a hobby. No, because I understood what was going to happen in the near future. 2.5 years later, that's near to me, near future. So it gave me time to get myself involved literally in this thing, where now that became me while everybody else was still sleeping. Yes, I got generative AI certified, and I got other certifications, but we won't talk about those right now. But my main focus was to let everybody know that, listen, we have time now to get this thing right. The playing field has been leveled out. Nobody knew about AI. So what happened? 2.5 years later, I'm talking about the same thing, and nobody stood up to the plate. Even when I let everybody know that, hey, listen, guys, I even did prison time. So there's no excuse for nobody to learn this. So when you make the excuse that, hey, listen, I'm not like you and all of that stuff, you're an engineer and stuff, that did not come overnight, guys. I've been working on this thing for years, even the little day job I have, the child support job. So when you thinking that, hey, I can't do this because of what I've done or been through, man, you're lying to yourself. Now, you still have an opportunity to tighten up and get it right. OpenAI is the company that made ChatGPT. There are other large language models out there. We call them LLMs. There are several thousands of those things. But do I say, hey, because you're a new guy, do you need to go and mess with all those things? No. What I'm saying is, go to OpenAI. Google it, because you don't know how to chat GPT it or Bing it, right? So that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to OpenAI.com or ChatGPT.com. ChatGPT.com. Go over there. Register. You have to register just like you do any other Google application, right? And if you don't know how to do it, man, ask your kids. Ask somebody that's around you. Because you can't say, oh, I don't know how to do it, and now you don't do it. That don't work, man. And guys, girls, go over there. Register. Once you've registered, now I want you to just take and think about it. What am I trying to do? What is my goals? What are, what exactly am I trying to accomplish in the next, 5 months or 1 month? You know, And then just ask this thing, or tell it. That's what I do. You just tell it, say, hey, listen, this is what I'm trying to do. And now you say, hey, after you tell it what you want to do, now you ask it a question so you can write yourself a plan. Listen, get involved in it, man. And let me explain this before, somebody tell you, oh, you just play with it. Don't play with this thing. It's not a tool. It's not a toy. It's actually a tool. This is a tool that can make you a lot of money. This is a tool that can create, generational wealth. This tool can also add, I do around 4 to 5 books when I first got into it, for years, for at least 2 years. And then I broke it down to I do at least 1 or 2 books per week. I used to do 5 books a week. I do 2 now. So when a person say that they can't read books and stuff, man, this stuff will read it to you. Okay? It'll help you learn how to do all these things that's been stopping you. That's why I be trying to tell everybody, we are in the time of that I can't no longer exist. I can't read. That don't no longer exist. I can't find this information. Look, man, that don't exist no more. And if you're still living like that, I feel sorry for you, because you better not come around me, because I'm going to check you. I'm going to say, hey, what is wrong with you? Especially if you look like me. I'm going to ask you, what is wrong with you? Why haven't you got to that level where you're not depending on you anymore? That's what we was taught, I know. You gotta be independent of yourself. You gotta do that. Yes, in certain circumstances and situations. But when you come down to it, I'm trying to learn this stuff. If you don't know it, I'm gonna say it again, man. If you don't know it, if you're not an expert in it, please, man, find somebody. Don't go on this journey. Oh, I'm on a journey. No, you're talking to an expert right here. So you don't have to go on those journeys or try to figure it out and then lie your way out of some of this stuff, because you already know that most of us gonna do that. Oh, I know how to do it. Oh, yeah, I work with it. Oh, I do this and I do that. And then when somebody like me asks you questions, like for instance, a little simple question. Where exactly, when you go on ChatGPT, where do you go for projects? When you're trying to set up a project, where do you go? Most people are going to look at me like, what is a project? I don't even know what that is exactly. And as long as you know this, now you need to find somebody that know what that is. Even some of these guys, yeah, I mess with ChatGPT and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, did you know that all that stuff now that's in ChatGPT is now in the API? And when you start talking about the API, they like, okay, and okay, so where's the API? And they can't tell you what that is. You know what I'm saying? And I can show y'all all that stuff, man. This is what I do for a living. Like I said, I have a child support job. However, I do have a job that actually make money a little more than most people would think, especially when you're able to take AI and couple it with, getting people zero interest cash. It's big, man. But anyway, I got off what I was wanting to talk about, talking about, how the president, now this thing is mandated, man. This thing is signed in. So if you don't want to do it, hey, listen, man. I know it only took 25 years before the car actually took over, because those people wanted to hang on to those horses and wagons, and hey, listen, if you want to hang on to your horse, your wagon, your beeper, your typewriter, all of those things, do it, man. Do it. But I'm going to tell you this. When I pull up on you and I'm in my Tesla, and you talking about you trying to go to mama's house and it's going to take you another 3 weeks to get there. Listen, man, make sure you schedule accordingly, because I'm going to make it there on time, okay? So I want you to think about these things, man. Especially, guys, if you look like me, get on this AI thing quick. And if you don't got my phone number or know how to contact me, you see this YouTube, right, that you're watching? Put a comment. Say, hey, bro, I want to be a part of this. Help me fix it, man. Help me fix myself to learn this stuff, because I don't like to learn new things. Because, my dad didn't do it. My mama didn't do it. So, I mean, and my other 4 people that I hung around, they didn't do it. So, I need some help. Yes, you need help. And that's what I'm here for. So, I hope you understand that this is all out of love, man. I talk to y'all out of love. I don't want you to think, oh, he's a hard dude and all that. Man, listen. When you're out here trying to fight this battle, this war, you got to understand, this is not for no soft people. This isn't for those people that just let everybody run over them. Because if that's the case, you're watching the wrong channel. Okay? You got to get off of my channel, because I don't want you to be in this, because we're too hard over here, because we're making things happen. And if you want to make things happen, you stay tuned, man. I'm going to start talking to y'all more, man. I got to get more comfortable with this. A lot of people were like, why you stop? I was like, well, I had to get more familiar with the tools that I was using, the AI tools, and I had to get to know me better, right? I had to get to know me better, right? Because if you don't know yourself, look at me, man. I'm in a suit. Like, I had to get involved with me more. My W-2, it takes up a lot of my time. Being an engineer, it takes up a lot of time. So I want to be more people friendly. I want to get everybody involved with what I got going on, man, because, it's easy to get $1 million in assets if you just do the work, man. And it starts with knowing that you can utilize AI in all of your stuff. I don't know how to say it, man. You can utilize AI in all of your stuff. That means your personal life. That means in your business. That means, like, y'all have to excuse me, because I'm aggravated, because it was a lot of people I talked to about this stuff, and now it's like they're 2.5 years late. But anyway, I'm wrong. I'm from Beyond AI Solutions. And we're all about tech. We're all about keeping it real. That's why I'm telling you just like this, man. You too can do exactly what I'm doing. Nothing's stopping you but you. Pay attention. Pay attention. I love y'all, guys. Stay tuned. We out. Peace.